Hey boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Keith, the misprint guy, and welcome to week 8, in which I share with you all kinds of strange and unusual cards from a game called Magic the Gathering. Misprints, test prints, if there's something strange and unusual about the cards, I want to share it with you. Now what do I have for you this week? Well, see, it's week 8, so I've already shown you 7 things that are wrong with some Magic cards. In each instance, I only showed you one thing that happened to be wrong with the card. Well, now there's nothing that actually says that a card can only have one misprint to it. In some very rare instances, cards do have more than one wrong thing. And when I say more than one, usually I only mean 2. But hey, since you want to see some really awesome stuff, I might as well show you a card that has 3 things wrong with it. So if you've seen my previous videos, in week 1 I actually showed you cards that are miscut. And then in the recent past, I did this for a good reason. I showed you cards that have an upside down back. And I also showed you cards that have square corners. Well, there's nothing that actually says a card can't have more than one thing wrong with it, so might as well show you a card that has all 3. Here is a card that has 4 square corners and the back is upside down and it's miscut. Now, if that's not a mistake, I don't know what is. I mean, it's really hard to really visualize how something like this could happen. I mean, there's got to be a good combination of machine error and human error. I mean, I like to visualize somebody on their first day, or people running it off at 5:01 on a Friday. But I wish I could really explain how something that bad happens. Obviously, quality control missed it because I have some here right on my kitchen table. But yeah. There's nothing that says that we can't have more than one mistake. Here are some more cards from that exact same sheet, and they have the upside down backs. And one of the things that I wanted to tell you when I covered miscut cards and when I covered the cards with upside down backs is if you find one, you're going to find more because an entire sheet got like that. So here you go. I have like 6 or 7 cards from that same sheet. And let me just drop in a graphic there so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, notice just how bad things got there. And so the thing that I really want to share with you then is just remember, when I show you something new, there's nothing that says that there isn't necessarily a combination of these things. I'm going to be showing you in the future some of the cards that I have that have more than one misprint, but I also kind of want to cover each individually before I start showing you cards that have more than one thing wrong with them. And so this is just the beginning of some of the other interesting things that I have to show you. But yeah, 3 things wrong with the card. There you go. It does not happen at all, because I mean, finding a misprint is extraordinarily rare, but finding a card that has 2, 3 things wrong with it, yeah, good luck. I have very, very few, but I really like them just because of how bad they screwed up. And so those are some of my favorites. And every Odyssey, I think that says Odyssey, every Odyssey common that you could think of, there is a square cornered upside down miscut foil. And you saw some of them right there. So other than that, that's really it. So any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to get a hold of me. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. So take care.